Who runs this on offense? Come on! Fake news! What? Welcome back to the Aether Keep. I will be your host, NBA superstar Nikola Jokic, and it's defense time in Chaos Season, and it went pretty well, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what's going on in Chaos Season. I'm not sure if I ever do. I may have started to figure it out at some point. We're gonna work that out over the course of this video, because the team does go through some changes. Also, just a quick heads up about the channel. Life is pretty chaotic in the 11 sphere right now, so the 3 uploads a week might not be happening for the next couple weeks or so. But that means it's a better time than ever to subscribe, because I will not crowd your sub box, and you'll be the first to know when we're back on schedule, so thank you in advance. Okay, this was the original team. It was not inspired. I pretty much took what I already had and threw this bonus unit in there because he's pretty good. Although I'm realizing more and more that I just don't think I'm using this guy right, because he doesn't do as much as I'd like him to, ever, when I do use him. Also, we're using this unit because, obviously, yeah, we're not going to talk too much about this because this team is not long for this world. But thankfully, it can at least shut down that unit, and we start the week off positively. And here they do indeed play it out, but it's sort of all for naught. All for fail not, you might say, except that he's actually throwing pinwheels at people because this is a very serious game that we play, obviously. So thank you, MyCore, for that first win of the season to get things started off just right, but it was not long to stay. Next up, we have, look at this, matched double save via Sorin with, like, maybe the 2 best units for it? There's an argument to be made there. We got the crazy Renea for a bonus unit, I'm pretty sure. No, actually, wait, is she Gen 4? Is there a bonus unit here? Maybe there's not, I don't know, but... And the Life and Death Gatekeeper is... Oh, that's... Okay, so they had to do that to, make this go to the right units. Otherwise, I think... Yeah, he would have had one more. Still water, maybe? But, whatever. You do you. Not trying to tell him how to play the game. So let's see how this one goes, yeah? Thankfully, the ploy status doesn't really stop anything I'm trying on this team, because I don't even have Legendary Robin. And I think he's kind of a cringer, I'll be real. I'm not gonna lie about that. So how well does this team handle the thing? Oh wow. Soren can just do that, huh? But it's not enough? Does Corrin heal off that? No, my team is malformed. Anyway, yeah, Freyr just takes it to Dimitri like that? I was surprised by that. I didn't see that coming. This mythic could be overtuned. Who would have thought? So that's that. Now, we see the team's weakness, which, gonna be honest, didn't expect to see this unit showing up on AR offense. This, I did. This, I also did. Those make much sense to me. Even this is quite understandable. This, of course, a bonus unit. But this one is surprising, so how do they approach this? They take the time they're given. A smart move, of course. Get all the goodies. Now, this is mystifying to me. I didn't even think of this as an enemy phase unit. But I guess when I'm getting bolt towered savagely, nothing really matters. And apparently, Aether is a better melee fighter than Brave Dimitri. What's happened? I thought he was still good. I still use that guy. But, yeah, apparently Aether just goes crazy. So, I saw this and I said, I don't like Aether going crazy. It's back to the drawing board. And I spent much time trying to make things work. But really, the number one thing I found was that I think Well, first of all, I'm the world's biggest Bolt Tower hater. That is on the record, well known. But this week made me also feel like I think I might hate Medeus, because he does stop the Bolt Tower, but at least when I use him, it feels like he doesn't do anything else. Like, I'm not confident putting him up front as a meaningful near savior, or like a melee frontliner. Even with Deflect melee, it just doesn't feel like he's gonna do enough. So as you can see, this is the hit and run type team. Maybe the hit and sit with the Fjorm. But I just wanted to get Medeus off the team, so I tested several ways of doing that, and I ended up finding one that I think I like pretty well. I mean, is it optimal, ideal, unstoppable? Certainly not. I'm not sure if anything is. Like, what I'm saying here is that the only surefire way to beat the Bolt Tower is Medeus, but then you're spending one of your 6 coveted slots on a unit who can't really contribute anything else. And I was hoping that Claude would be enough to sort of... Claude would be enough firepower that we can make that sacrifice, but I just... Maybe I needed to run a Dancer instead of Alm or something, but I don't know. I think that this this particular Catch Ball team comp just felt like it wasn't it. That was sort of what I settled on. Especially... Now, thankfully, I'm talking all this crap about Medeus, and he does that, so maybe I'm a fool and I don't know what's going on and I need to check myself. Very possible. But that's that, and with that, I just didn't want to run the same team anymore. I was sick of it, so halfway through the week we switch out, and we go into the new team. Had to run my favorite unit, had to make sure that the healing tower was in its place where it would actually fix Claude's problems. Also keep Marth healthy, even though that doesn't matter as much for his playstyle, so I don't know. The biggest problem with this arrangement... I'm seeing now that I actually could have done this a bit differently. No, never mind, I couldn't. So I could... It'd be great to have the healing tower in a place where it would cover everyone. The idea of this team is to let the healing tower do stuff, because Bolt Tower doesn't help you take down Marth. But it's not covering my like one range type units, which is a problem. And I also really like having Azura here so that she can buff up Marth's attack and speed. If I move her over here, which would allow us to put the healing tower here, it doesn't quite work. So that's the problem. Anyway, it's just really stacking stats here and making things annoying. That's the plan. So let's see how it goes in the first attempt. And pretty much everyone did not want to... Pretty much everyone just tried to player phase this team. So take a little time, get a little bit ready. I give you time to set up, you might as well take it. I do think that is a smart play. But I think what we see here is actually that... I think that she is not fast enough. I think that's what we see. Because they elect to go in without. And are unable to get out far enough. So I do think that this stacking speed strategy that I have running here actually worked out, shut down Gulveg from going in, and that's really all I can ask for. So a successful first test. Then we actually won the RNG, got rematched by, I mean, this, as I recall, was just an incredible clear. And I mean, you know, they're stacking up an insane number of stats with this, like, double unity nonsense. We got Gale Force setups, we got dances, we got bonus dances. I mean, this unit's good. We know this unit's good. I made videos about how this unit's good. Let's see exactly how good this unit is. A strong first turn, nicely set up. And yes, when you stack double unity, that is a unit that can outspeed Marth, so that's sort of my undoing. The tempo actually goes crazy. Gale Force doesn't trigger. However, Marianne does have it like that? Oh, wait. No, it didn't. Okay. But, okay, Crom's the one who has it like that. But now take a look at this. This is very interesting to me.
An incredible night.
so close. She was... If she had, like, attack speed catch, maybe she actually gets that, which is absurd. I don't know. I liked using this Azura because she's a bonus unit, and she can do some things that I think are very fun. The Triangle Adept is actually really cool. Makes her less likely to attack bad matchups, more likely to get KOs you wouldn't expect. But in this case, it ends up not mattering, and Crom lives at 1, which is not really 1 because of Fury, but it's the Gale Force setup, so it makes some sense. You understand. You've been here. And they go out of their way to disrespect me, which... If you're gonna be on TV, I guess you go for it. I guess you go a little bit crazy, do some weird stuff. I don't know. They did it to me. It's been done. Literally dancing on me. I have become a person who's a little bit BM when I'm playing like a MOBA or something, so I no longer have any ground to defend myself against that. I've opened myself to it. I've allowed it into my life. But now let's see some more successes, and oh, these are the ones that count, and that feels good. So this is a bonus unit. We got the CYL Refined Squad. We got Femortis. This looks like a hit and sit. This looks like you get some key KOs, retreat out, and hope FOMO can handle it. Which, as units to handle it go, he is not a bad choice. And indeed, Erica is a pretty good pick to go toe-to-toe with Robin. I do think my biggest weakness of this team is leaving this tile open to go into Robin. But I just didn't want to expose all my buildings, so it seemed... I don't know. It's also... Here's the truth to this team. Claude actually has crazy reach, so I kind of want people to think they're safe. When there's a unit here, Claude's reach actually gets danced here, move 1, 2, 3, and can attack all the way to here and like here. You cannot run away far enough from this setup, which is, I think it's sneaky genius. As you sort of saw there, even though he didn't get the max range, it was still enough. They couldn't get out far enough. I'm a fan. I think it's kind of smart. I think it's a little bit wise. Now we see something even more powerful. This looks like a much more enemy phase team, so it looks like we'll see much more enemy phase content. We got Gate Goat. We got Kagero, who is actually secretly the best unit. Apparently. Apparently. Hey there. Very merged Dimitri. Let's see this in action. And this looks like, okay, Tamara's bonus. And I think Tamara is also being used as a support here, which is always interesting. They're not really respecting the reach, but they are running Infantry Hexblade, which I think is always interesting. And Gatekeeper is shutting down the warping, which means that this does become a safer play. However, the Ezra Dance is kind of like that. And even Brave Dimitri gets brutally shut down there. But Bolt Tower bonus will forever be a thorn in my side. I mean, Bolt Tower not bonus is too, but when everyone's using it, it's just so much more fun. Anyway, Claude is about as fair as Bolt Tower, so that's sort of the contract, the trade-off there. No plays to make. That's the game. We got 2 more. Small number of replays this week, honestly. Unusually small number. I don't know why that is, but that's the case. And I don't have that much time to work on this, so it's actually going to work out to our benefit. I hope you don't mind a shorter video. So now we have Lapis Please, which I can relate to. Mine is only +1, plus attack though. Would love plus speed, but that hasn't come home yet. I got 9 more tries, and it'll probably take a year. So this looks like another player phase, very CYL team with some hit and sit functionality. The speed save skill is quite interesting. I guess it comes with Armored Flow. That's probably what happened there. Is this a Forma? Yes. Who knows what didn't come from the Forma? Okay, we got... This is a bonus unit. I think the only one here. Oh no, she also? Yeah, it looks like she is. Okay, so this is a pretty strong comp. There's a lot of options here. let's see how they do it. They just go right on in. And doesn't get Gale Force, but does get that. And I'm getting fenced? Am I really? I'm getting aggressively fenced. And they are backing up as far as they can. But what if I told you that it's never far enough? You can't hide from Claude. He's that guy. He's truly that guy. If anyone in this game right now is that guy, it's this one. It's this guy right here. That one. Clob. Apparently she couldn't take him down? That's the only explanation I have for that. The DR on both phases of this guy is like actually an absurd thing to have added to the game. And once again, Azura does like more damage than she should, but it ultimately doesn't matter, but it is more than she should. Anyway, that one counted, so I'm very appreciative. Lapis, please, I hope you get all the Lapis in the world. And finally, our last of the week, another rematch, another loss, but a 1-foe defeated, so adjacent to a win, we'll say. And what'd you get? What do you know? It's another player phase team featuring this Robin. Oh my god. Okay, wow. Jeez, how did I beat this person to allow them to rematch me? What did they do? I don't even know if I watched this yet. It's pretty recent. I'm recording earlier than usual, so more might come in that'll be lost to time. Again, such is the way of things. And I still have to do my offense, so I'll try to keep up to 2 a week. Do my best for you. Taking the time. Oh, I'm getting bolted and towered in my favorite game. The AoE. Who runs this on offense? Come on! Fake news. What? Did they have that ready for specifically Winter Martha? Who counters that like that? And, yeah, they're really using the Force. But once again, Azura's out here. I'm the cheeser. I cheese. I'm the cheese man. Goes both ways. But it doesn't matter. Alright, that's the defense recap. I don't know. This cast season was not perfect, although weirdly close considering the number of losses I did take. But I just kind of had fun with it, and I hope it was a fun little recap for you. I hope that my joy is infectious or whatever, because I did have fun. I did have fun with this one, and I hope your week went well and you had fun too. And some offense will be coming eventually, and more content will be coming after that too. It's a promise from me. So, mash the subscribe button. Don't miss it. Until then.